So this is a really weird event, guys. We're gonna break down in this video essentially what you're gonna get for 50 bucks, because if you're not spending 50 bucks on this event, you should just not be doing it, and you should be waiting for next week's event, which is supposedly the real New Year's event with the swap event and all that fun stuff. So we'll have to still wait and see what that is, but we do have a breakdown of what $50 you're gonna get. But again, you're only spending 50 bucks if you can do 2160 wishing coins. If you can't do that, you're probably gonna have to spend more money to get those wishing coins for this. Granted, in this event you're gonna get quite a few extra pickaxes. You're gonna get what, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, like 200 additional wishing coins, which is not all that much. But we do have a breakdown of exactly what this is going to get you and how you get to that checkpoint. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's break it down. So we're going to be talking first about how to get the acquirable stars to really get the value out of this $50 purchase this week. Well, first off, you should be able to get to about 10 floors without buying any of the actual value packages this week, which is pretty good. Considering you're not buying any additional pickaxes, you should still be able to make it to about floor 10, netting you somewhere between 36 and 40 of these stars. Those are kind of irrelevant, or rather it lets you save elsewhere, because the next event is the wishing fountain. You can actually get a total of 90 of these because you get 10 per loop. So that's important to talk about. 10 per loop, 90 total, which again, that almost brings you to the total you need of 150 points. But you can kind of supplement it and kind of mix and match between all these different events, because we also have the chest event where you can get a total of 30 of them. If you purchase all of them, you get 10, 20, 30. So total is 160. I believe that math checks out there. But in reality, in this event, you only need 150. 150 is the key number down here. Now, what is that gonna mean to you? Well, the big part is the New Year's gift, and I kind of broke this down for the New Year's gift as well. Essentially, these chests are like the premium part of this that's supposedly gonna give you some good stuff. It really depends on the chances you get, but basically you get 21 of them from daily logins. You get 3 every single day. You have to use them every single day, giving you 21 total. You'll get 36 of them in the wishing coins if you do the full loop, and then you will get 120 of them in this event, but that's only if you're spending, because you're going to be able to get 1 from here and 3 from here. So 4 additional ones times, I believe, 30, right? Yeah, I believe this is 30. Yeah, that should check out. 150 divided by 5 is 30. Yeah, so a total of 177 of these chests. Now, part of this that can be good is, of course, contract starry gems. You get individual core of origin shards, which, I mean, we do need more events like this that we can get more selectable shards, because a lot of times during the events we get selectable shards and then we just never get them again, and it makes it near impossible to actually finish an entire core of origin with individual shards. The sublimation is the question mark one. I've been told the sublimation chest will range from 3600, 4320, and 5040, depending on which VIP kind of you hit in this week. So I guess it kind of depends on what you unlock up here is what the sublimation chest will have, which is really weird. So if you do spend the 50 bucks, that's all we care about. Supposedly you're getting 5040 sublimation of one individual sublimation of your choice out of all of these, which we'll calculate at the end. So what does the rewards mean? Well, the rewards kind of scale up here. For Stellar Shards and Crystals, they scale up from 25,000 up to 30,000 at this checkpoint, up to 35,000 at this checkpoint, and then finally at 45. The same thing happens with the for the spiritual essence. It starts at 6,000, jumps up to 7,200, and then finally jumps up to 8,400. So that means you're going to come away with just shy of 500,000 Stellar Shards and Crystals of Transcendence, which really isn't all that much per se. Like, it's an okay amount. It's not anything great. You're gonna get a little over 200,000 sublimation essence. The big rewards are going to be the B- stone and the B+ stone. So we've been getting a ton of them over the course of the last month or so, starting at Black Friday, having a ridiculous amount of them for both low spenders and high spenders, we just had a Soul Awakening session, then it is another B plus Awakening Stone, and then we had another event last week, or technically still this week, that you get some C minus all the way up to B plus Awakening Stones, depending on how far you went in on the event. And we're gonna keep saving them up till the next Soul Awakening Gala on our main account, and just pop every single one of them for good value. They're gonna retire even if they don't hit anything super great. I've seen a ton of S tier and higher heroes being posted on Reddit lately, so a lot of people are getting lucky with these B plus stones. And if it means getting one of them for 50 bucks, that might be a good deal. I don't know. 50 bucks would net you normally 1,250 starry gems from just a normal value package. I mean, this B plus stone technically is only worth 600 if you roll it, get a bad copy, and sell it on the auction house, maybe even less. It does retire into 1,800 contract starry gems if you do. But you might just hit something really good for your account. You might actually hit a giant killer, which might net you 10 to 20,000 starry gems selling it on the auction house. So that's kind of the big push for all these B plus stones. Like, could be good, it could be bad. On top of that, like I said, there's 30 sublimation chests without getting any or counting any from the gift boxes. So what is that? 30 times 50, 40. So it's like 151,000 sublimation of your choice. Although now that I look at this, when they said these different checkpoints, 3,600, 4,320, oh, I think that's what that means, is all the ones up to here I think are only gonna have 3,600. The next grouping up to here I think is gonna have 4,320. And then finally, these last group are going to have the 50-40. So, yeah, definitely not a full 151. It's essentially like what? Probably 3 of the 45,000 sublimations is kind of what it kind of equates to. Weird to say, but it does sound like that's what it is. But those are the rewards, essentially, you can get this week. If you're free to play, probably shouldn't be doing this. You get like 30 additional pickaxes here, which is, or no, you get a little more than that, I think. Which is why it's like interesting event. You're gonna get additional Skylab floors, but you don't really need to. It's really, really weird. Again, I'm a little apprehensive to get hyped for the actual New Year event than a week after, but I guess we might get some early spoilers on that event. So stay tuned this weekend, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. I don't think we'll have to wait till Thursday to get at least the gist of the event that's going to be coming up. But that's going to be the true New Year's event. This is the fake New Year's event, but 50 bucks, sure, go ahead and do it. You're not spending 50 bucks, not really worth it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. We're actually up to what? 89,720 subscribers. We're like less than 300 away from hitting 90,000 subs, just 10,000 away from getting that silver play button, which is kind of hype. Maybe in the next year we can get 100,000 and then we get that nice play button. Makes you feel official on YouTube. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.